Do you want to die in your comfort zone, and not doing that thing that you truly, truly, truly wanted to do simply because you're scared and having self doubt and, having an imposter syndrome? Like, is that what you want for yourself? If that's what you want for your life? You know why I'm so confident and so bold to like just ask this type of question, like, do you want to die in your comfort zone? Because I mean, we keep trying to avoid the obvious and inevitable, but at the end of the day we're all going to perish. We're all going to die. We just have a very, very short time on earth. It took me a long time to finally accept the fact that one day I'm actually not going to be here. So you see, every single day, every single minute of my life is very precious and very special and is meaningful to me. And today I'm going to be talking about how to leave your comfort zone, things that you can do that make you leave your comfort zone. Why exactly are you stuck in your comfort zone? When we talk about comfort, comfort is something good, it's something warm. But if you're somebody that have dreams, have big goals, have things that you want to achieve, you're somebody that, you don't want to settle for the bare minimum. I mean, you want more out of life. Like, the life is just not living. Like, this is not the kind of life that you want, and this is not the kind of life that God promised you. You want something better, then, and you're still stuck in your comfort zone. Whose time are you wasting? You're wasting your time. As a matter of fact, you don't have too much time, and you're wasting it. Having a growth mindset is one thing, but moving out of your comfort zone is another thing. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. How to move out of your comfort zone. Because you must move out of that comfort zone today. Okay. They did not nail you there. Okay. They did not pin you there. You must get up and move on and leave that comfort zone today. I mean, what the hell? What's wrong with you? So don't get me pissed already. I'm already angry. Very first thing you need to do is reflect. Okay. Reflect, 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 reflect. Always reflect on your life. Always take time out to meditate. Sit down, observe everything, interrogate everything. How is everything going? Like, where do you want to move from here? Right now you're on A, but you want to go to Z. Like, how am I going to make it there? You cannot catapult yourself automatically, magically. You cannot jump. So how am I going to make it work? You need to reflect, because by reflecting, you're going to realize what exactly you need to do to move out from your comfort zone. Okay. Nobody is going to come and lay out the structure for you and tell you where to stand, how to go. Like, you need to do those things yourself. Okay. We're always going to give you advice, that's all, but you are a full grown adult. So don't expect people to come and single-handedly pick you up like a little child and do things for you. You need to get up right now and do those things for yourself, and sit down and think. It's not every time, on social media. It's not every time, thinking about other people. Sometimes sit down and think about your own life, because it's your life, not anybody else's. Okay. A way to move out of your wretched comfort zone will be writing down your goals. There's just something about writing down your goals, because when those ideas and thoughts and everything is in your head, sometimes it doesn't seem realistic. Okay. You can see it like in your memory, like you can see it in your memory, in your head, but there's just something about seeing it on paper, looking at it right in front of you. There's just something about it that drives you. And wow, like there's just something about seeing it on paper. See, do not underestimate the power of journaling. Okay. Learn how to journal. Okay. When you journal and write things down, when you're writing things down, it's just like you're unburdening yourself, you're offloading. It's just like a truck filled with, luggage that reaches its destination, and, just start offloading. Does that truck not feel lighter after offloading the goods that it carried? The same thing applies to human beings too. That's why they say, a problem shared is a problem solved. When you talk to other people, like, you feel better. I've been in a situation where if I'm angry about something and I do not air out, what's on my mind, I'll continue being troubled. I would continue being troubled because, I did not air out what's on my mind. But the moment you just voice everything out, it's just like it just relieves you. There's just this relief you feel. So start writing down your thoughts on paper. And when you start seeing it, trust me, it's going to drive you nuts. It's going to drive you out of your comfort zone. Another way to move out of your freaking comfort zone is by shifting your identity. Yes. Okay, let me explain. Do you know how to shift your identity? Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to be a beauty influencer and you're not acting like a beauty influencer. This is not fake it till you make it, by the way. Like, you want to become something. Okay, let's say you want to become a doctor, right? What's the first step? You have to, go to school, study, write exams. So that is you shifting your identity. You're shifting your entire identity, studying studying to become a doctor, you know, gaining all that wisdom and knowledge about being a doctor. So if you want to become something, you need to shift your identity. Start, embodying the characteristics, the attributes, and the knowledge, the behaviors of that person that you want to become. Like, this just helps you, automatically just align yourself with the values that you have already. So shift your identity. You want to be a beauty influencer, but you're acting like something else. Like, who's going to even believe in you if you do not believe in yourself? You need to believe in yourself first and start acting like it before it comes to pass. The universe will finally, align with you because this is what you want and you act like it already. A very, very important way to leave your wretched comfort zone would be building up your confidence. Be audacious, be shameless. You see that phrase that they say you cannot shame the shameless. Every single thing that you want to achieve in this life, see, my dear brethren, my love, you need confidence. Okay, you need to be confident in whatever you're doing. You need to have the balls, you need to be audacious. Audacity, have the audacity. The same way men have the audacity, we women, we keep asking, why are men so audacious? Like, why are they like this? Because they have confidence, and they are shameless. They know exactly what they want and they go for exactly what they want with the intention to achieve, acquire, and gain that thing that they want. So see, build up your confidence. Okay, buckle up because it's time. See, there is no time. You are wasting time. Okay, there is no time. Okay, this is not me trying to pressure you or anything, but there is actually no time. I feel like you need the pressure to actually move out because you've been there for too long. You need to be driven away from your comfort zone. Okay, you need an eviction notice from your comfort zone because it's about time, don't you think? Oh, don't get me angry. That thing is to reframe fear into excitement. Oh my god, I love this one. Because most times you see that thing that keeps people in their comfort zone is the fear of the unknown. I think, did I say this before in this video? I can't remember. But I know I say it a lot. I don't know if I said it in this video already. The fear of the unknown, that's the self-doubt, imposter syndrome, that just takes over you sometimes. Instead of dwelling in that fear, you know what you're going to do? You're going to reframe, you're going to twist, you're going to organize and, change that fear into excitement. You see that your goal that you've written down every single time, you know what you should do? Just picture yourself there already. Okay, picture yourself there at the finish line. Do you know? Do you know how happy it just makes you feel when you picture yourself finally achieving every single thing that you want to achieve? You know that excitement, right? Ooh. I want you to, change your fear into excitement. Every single time you get scared, every single time you're doubting, ask yourself, stop immediately and start asking yourself, what if I succeed? What if I succeed? What if I succeed? What if I succeed? Always be positive. Okay, be positive, be positive, because nothing good comes out of being negative. Okay, very important thing is to move and take one step at a time. Baby steps, baby steps. Let's say you want to start up a business. You need to, first of all, is research, right? You need to start with researching. You cannot say, oh, you want to start up a business, then the next thing you just carry money and enter market and start buying stuff. Like, you're just on your way to failure. First of all, you need to take your time, baby steps. Even as I'm saying, oh, move out, move out, move out of your comfort. Don't just up and just rush into things. Okay, take your time, plan. You research, you plan. There's there is a ladder that you must follow. So baby steps. Okay, baby steps. I know I'm pressuring you. At the same time, I'm still telling you to. I'm still telling you to take your time. Okay, baby step, one step at a time, one step at a time. Another very important thing is to surround yourself with supportive people. Do not surround yourself with people that are negative. Do not surround yourself with people that look down on you. Do not surround yourself with people that disrespect you. Do not surround yourself with people that just try to diminish your kill your sparkle, dim your lights. Like, don't do that, because the more you stay in that circle of friends or that circle of whatever, you're always going to just feel trapped. You're always just going to be in a box, really scared to go out because the people around you have told you that. Especially if you're somebody that, I think I'm going to make a video on how to stop listening to people's opinion, because it's so important. Okay, you need to go with what you go with your gut. Okay, go with your intent, go with your intuitions. Always go with your intuitions, so that at the end of the day, even if anything negative happen, you always blame yourself. You always take accountability and own up to your responsibility, so that you don't end up blaming other people for the mistakes that you've made. Okay, having good people, there's just something about good people, good vibe. Like, it makes life easier and better. Please don't be stuck with toxic and negative people. They're just going to drain your sweet little precious energy. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Because you do not deserve. The last thing I'm going to say is focus on the good stuff. Focus on the good stuff. Focus on the good stuff. Focus on the good. Ooh, I feel so good right now. See, focus on the good stuff. Okay, do not focus on the negative and the bad stuff. But I'm still going to tell you that there is always the two sides of the coin. Yeah, everything that have advantage have disadvantage. Don't go through life thinking, oh, every day is going to be a bed of roses. Oh, I'm not going to. There's going to be challenges, obstacles. You know that, right? No matter what circumstance or situation you find yourself in, you can either choose to dwell in the negative part, or you can choose to reframe that thing and look at it from a positive aspect. So I'm going to urge you to focus on the good stuff. Of course, negativity, I don't even need to say too much. I know you already know what negativity does. Negativity is just like a weed that kills the plants. That's exactly what negativity is. And you constantly being negative about every single thing in your life, you're killing yourself gradually. You're dimming your life, you're killing your sparkles. Why? Why exactly do you do that to yourself by yourself? It's not worth it, okay? So we've come to the end of this video right now, and I hope that with this few points of mine, I've been able to convince but not confuse you that you should move out of your wretched comfort zone, and start, you know, living the life that you're meant to live. Because you did not come to this life to be stuck in one place and not move forward. You did not come to this life to be stagnant. You came here, for greatness. You were built and you were meant for greatness. The finer things of life, the good, like, just believe it. Okay, have the faith. Period. See you next time on my next video. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye. Mwah.